Everyone's talking about healing. That's the new buzzword. Here's the thing I would like to say. The wound is on them, but the healing is on you. If, let's say, little or Janie, not little, but Janie, got into an accident. She was riding her motorcycle. She got into an accident. Whoever drove the car may have caused or been part of why she got into the accident. But once she gets to the hospital and they start working on her, they're waiting for her body to begin to activate that healing part. They want her mentally to be thinking healing. They're working toward her healing, right? So the healing is on you. And it would be senseless for Annie. Did I call her Annie? Well, her name is Annie now. It would be senseless if Annie went back to the driver and said, well, I need you to heal me. I can't do that. I can possibly offer this, that, or the other, but I can't do what only you can do. Because the healing is on you. And as you don't heal, let's talk about this estrangement for a minute. Could you imagine going to the doctor and saying, you know what, I have this, my two fingers keep on falling asleep and I don't understand why. And then he just decides, you know what, we're just going to take off your arm, your whole arm. Somebody would really question that advice. But for some reason, people are hearing from therapists who oftentimes are not even over their own pain. And they're hearing, well, cut off your history, cut off your tradition, cut off legacy, cut off what is going to help you know what's coming ahead. Because the best predictor of the future is past behaviors. That includes a country or countries or the world. But if you cut yourself off from that, from the people who was there, been there, done that, then that means that they can tell you anything and you would believe it. It doesn't have to be true. They just have to tell you. And you become so open and so receptive to their advice that you would even turn away what God has given you. And please don't come to me with, but what about if they got SA'd and that? Don't come to me with the extreme cases that you don't even live. And even for those who did experience that or some other type of trauma, you have to forgive. You have to forgive. And then you have to begin to build the blocks of healing. And healing is not, well, I'm going to do it my way. You're talking about doing unprecedented things, thinking you're going to get the result that you think you're going to get. In America, this has not happened, but in other countries it did. And they were leading the people to their own demise. You need to see what's happening here. And I know that it's difficult to hear this because of the training that has happened where the belief is, parents are narcissists, toxic, and all the other buzzwords. But you need to get past your feelings. They have activated the younger generations in such a way to where their feelings is just, oh gosh, on fleek. It's just up there, 1,000%, which makes you easy to activate, manipulate, move like pawns on a chessboard. It's not good. And no one, the only thing that I can say is that one day you owe yourself and your children, because they are going to be affected by your decisions. And I know you think, well, I'm doing it for the best of my children. Listen, I've been there, done that, did a lot of things. It's not going to work the way you think that it is. What you owe yourself one day is to sit down. No friends, no input from a therapist or wannabe. Not even your feelings. You need to put them aside. and then try to look at as objectively as you can where this trend is headed. And you should care, because we may not be here, but you may be, and your children and your grandchildren. And as justified as you feel is as justified as the person who you feel like did wrong, they feel like they've done right. So your feelings are getting in the way of critical thinking, logic, and wisdom. You owe yourself an afternoon. Have a meeting with yourself. Sit yourself down. Tell your feelings you got to go out the door, because I need to think. And I need to think critically what my actions, because it's a seed that's going to produce. Harvest is always bigger, longer, and harder. It's going to produce a harvest. What do you think this is really going to produce? You can go to Timbuktu. You can go to a different planet. But because it's in the blood, there are certain things that are going to happen. So you need to really sit down and you need to really think what is really happening without your feelings clouding you. Your feelings are getting in the way. And so I just wanted to leave that with you. This is not polished, I get that. But I hope that you hear my message to you. I have nothing in your personal stake. I have nothing to lose or gain. But this is a person who's been around for a couple of decades. This is a person who studies certain things about America, and as a result had to study other trends in other countries. This is not unfamiliar. This what's happening is not unfamiliar to some people who came out of communist countries, who came out of Marxism or Marxist type countries. It is not for your good. Just because it feels good, you know this. You've been in other areas in your life. It felt so good, but it costed you years of pain. So that's it. That's all I want to leave with you. My audience is typically the estranged moms, but I wanted to talk with you because you are our future. And you are the future for those grandchildren, our grandchildren. And what decisions you make is going to impact them in such a way. And if we are replaceable by the therapists that you seek out, whether they're paid or internet, whatever they are, then can you imagine who you're going to be replaced by? As perfect as you think you are is as perfect as your parent more than likely think they are. And you see how you feel about them. So just think. That's the only thing I'm leaving you with. I thought about it. Go back and think again. Without your feelings and emotions. And this is what they did to me. This is bigger than that.